I put some highlights on my Instagram page of the show we did on Monday. Was it Monday or Tuesday?
Yeah,
Whatever
Monday.
it was. And I put a highlight on of our discussion about Floyd Mayweather fighting in Japan. And everyone dived on the comments because I was a little late putting on the Instagram highlight because I thought we've just done the show. We did the promotion. I'll give it a day or two. I'll stagger the highlights. I'll stagger the promotion. Keep it going. Keep that promo flowing, baby, as you Americans say. But everyone dived on, Mike, have you got your head under a rock? Are you stupid? Are you dumb? The fight's off. The fight is off. So I looked into it and yeah, sure enough, the fight, Floyd Mayweather, that everybody thought was a bit weird. We even speculated, although I did sign off and say I doubt Floyd would do that. But now it becomes apparent that Floyd Mayweather has been hoodwinked. He was tricked. He was made the victim of some kind of tomfoolery. Can you break it down? Have you read the article?
I did. I did read the article. So apparently, he released this statement. And he posted this to Instagram saying, first and foremost, I want it to be clear that I, Floyd Mayweather, never agreed to an official bout with Tenshin Nasukawa. Once I arrived at to the press conference,
hold on. Why is he talking like some kind of like he's addressing bloody a king in Game of Thrones? First of all, I want to make it clear that I, Lord Mayweather of Clan Boxing, never agreed to such a thing. It's like, what the fuck is that? You're not in court. You're not addressing a king or queen. Just say, yeah, I never agreed to this. But I want to make it clear that I, Floyd Mayweather. Anyway, sorry, carry on.
Yeah, so then he goes on to say, once I arrived to the press conference, my team and I were completely derailed by the new direction this event was going, and we should have put a stop to it immediately. I want to sincerely apologize to my fans for the very misleading information that was announced during this press conference, and I can assure you that I too was completely blindsided by the arrangements that were made without my consent or approval. Now, the story goes, I guess he thought he was supposed to be doing a private exhibition for a few like wealthy billionaires or whatever. Well, I guess when he got there, it turned into this whole other thing, this big, huge New Year's Eve show that's going to be open to the public and fucking, in a big arena. But at that point, I guess during the press conference, he didn't say anything. So people are like, well, why didn't you say anything? And then people are also speculating because you had mentioned the Yakuza's involvement in Pride. So maybe he was just fucking scared. He was like, dude, I'm not going to say shit until I'm on American soil again and safe back at home with my millions and millions of dollars.
That's actually a really good point because I was just about to say, hold on, listen, if somebody flew me out to somewhere and in my mind, because he does go on to say that I earn an unprecedented amount of money for exhibition fights, public speaking engagements, etc., etc. And if I flew out there to Japan, let's say, or anywhere, and I thought I was doing an exhibition match, and I get there and there's a press conference and there's tons of media there and they're talking about it being a fight, right then and there, I would say, hold on a minute, everybody, FYI, this is just a friendly exhibition match for some super rich people that want to sit there and watch. Just kind of like there was talk of Tyson Fury, I think, and Deontay Wilder, or was it Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder fighting on a boat for some rich Arabs? They got these crazy billionaires. They got that kind of money to throw around. Now, if that was me, and 99% of fighters out there, they would say, hold on a minute. No, this ain't no fucking fight. We haven't agreed rules or anything. But Floyd played the game. He allowed us to be
hoodwinked.
Hoodwinked. Yeah. A lot of hoodwinkery going on.
But it's a weird thing. You're not in your country. It's not your culture. These are also very powerful people. It's a weird, bizarre thing. You show up. They do this little flip flop. To
be fair, they're all speaking Japanese. And I don't know if you know this, but I don't think Floyd's fluent in Japanese. Okay. He doesn't have the best command of the English language, let alone foreign languages. So yeah, maybe there was a lot of, and he's like, yep, exhibition fight. Yeah. The translator's full of shit, man.
Yeah, I mean, does that often happen? I've never heard of that in mixed martial arts. Does it often happen that there's some rich Arab dude that just wants to watch two gladiators go to war and they pay them millions of dollars to do it privately?
No, no. I mean, I've never done it, but
I would
and by
assume
the way,
some.
just throwing it out there, if any rich Arabs want to pay me a shit ton of money to go fight someone on a boat, I'm available, bitches. Okay, but
Me too.
no,
I'll
it's not.
fight anybody on a boat
Yeah,
for a
yeah.
fucking. Pay me $100,000. Put any man in front of me. I'll fight him right now.
Let's say it was you versus who's a badass right now, like a big you versus Mark Hunt, 100K on a boat, no sanctioning, no athletic commission. If he dies, he dies.
I mean, what am I
100K,
going to
you
do? He's
do
going to
it.
just fucking, he's going to punch me a few times and I'm going to get knocked out or go down and start tapping on the floor like a bitch. And yeah, I make $100,000 easy. Is he going to stop? Is Mark Hunt a killer who's going to just continue to beat me to a fucking pulp on this boat? It's the rule. What they do say, it's like the rules of the sea, right? You can do whatever you want once you're out there.
What about yeah? If you're in international waters, you know,
It's
and you get
international law.
beat up, and they're like Lewis is he's a pain in the ass. He's covered in blood. His jokes aren't that funny. You know what? Just throw him overboard. Just get rid of the fucking rattlesnake. Okay, he was never here, and toss his passport. They won't even know he came. Does that 100K still
Dude,
sound so attractive, Lewis?
I would run at Mark Hunt and I would try to take his head off for $100,000. And then he'd kick me in the head and I would wake up $100,000 richer. That's it. I mean,
all right. I know you're a WWE fanboy. What about Brock Lesnar? 100K, Brock Lesnar to Hulk smash you all over some bloody rich Arab prince's boat for
I'll
fun
fuck him,
while they all
dude.
sit there in their, what did they call it? What did they call the dress? I forget what they call it. The burkas or whatever. And they're all sitting there politely clapping and or smoking cigars and just laughing at your demise while Brock Lesnar smashes your head all over the place and you're like, yeah, that 100K is going to be great when I'm drinking through a straw.
yeah, first of all, pro wrestling's fake. I would beat the shit out of Brock Lesnar with my bare hands easily. Easily. This isn't fucking, there's
Of
no squared
course.
circle. There's no flying over the.
This
the
isn't
turnbuckles.
Ellis Mania. What are you talking about?
No, you're dealing with the Puerto
Exactly.
Rican
You
rattlesnake
fuck him up.
right here. Come on, baby boy.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's just not that. This is why when people talked about what's his name, CM Punk, be like, oh, dude, what a warrior. You know, at least he got in there, dude. He tested himself. I'm like, are you kidding me? For millions of dollars, who the fuck wouldn't? It's just million. It's just the worst that happens. A referee stops your fight and you got your ass kicked a little bit. I'm ass
You know
kicked
that
every
thing
day
with
growing
CM
up.
Punk though. He didn't pull. He didn't generate the big pay-per-view numbers that everybody thought. Side note, remember that because he fought. Who did he fight in his second fight? Oh, Mike Jackson. When there was 2 title fights on, I think Robert Whittaker, Yoel Romero, Dos Anjos, and someone else. And I think it still only got like 250,000 pay-per-view buys. So I think the rabbit was out the bag or whatever the bloody expression is that CM Punk couldn't fight. But anyway, Floyd Mayweather.
Oh, so
backtracking.
Side note, I just wanted to say because we had mentioned CM Punk. Did you see Tyron? He got mad at Joe Rogan for disrespecting CM Punk.
What did he say? No, I didn't say that. I see that.
Yeah, he warns Joe Rogan over CM Punk criticism. He said, "Watch your mouth, Joe. First thing I have to stand on Joe Rogan stones. Come up off my homie CM Punk. You got smoke with him, you got smoke with me. So watch your mouth." And I guess Rogan said, this is what Rogan said on his podcast, that he's a good guy, but he just doesn't have talent.
Hey, listen, it is what it is. And he's right. He's absolutely, you can't argue that CM Punk had talent. Listen, I'll say it again, and I said it at the time. I respect him for getting in there and trying, and certainly after the first time getting his ass kicked, to go back a second time. And you are right, Lewis. The allure of the money certainly is a big persuader. Just like you said, you'd be willing to die on a boat in front of a bunch of rich Arabs for 100 grand. Me personally, I value my life a little more than that. But whatever, 100K. But you still got to give him a little bit of respect. But the fact of the matter is, he didn't show any fighting talent. He didn't look like a natural in there. He didn't look like a guy that maybe if you gave him 6 months of training could be a world-class guy. So I think Joe was right. But it is commendable for Tyron. Fair play. You know, that's his training partner. That's his friend. That's a teammate. All that other good stuff, whatever you want to use, adjectives. Yeah, he's sticking up for his buddy. And that is commendable. So well done, Tyron.
Yeah, I get it. But I mean, at one point, you have to, you still have to be honest with your friend, though, right? Like, and I don't know. Maybe I know nothing about fighting on that level. Like
Joe Rogan was with Brendan Schaub.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. They had that moment where Joe broke down to Brendan and was like, dude, he was like, look, man, I don't even know exactly what he said, but it was something along the lines of like, hey, you're not going to be the fucking heavyweight champion.
Yeah, I was going to say, we tread very carefully. We don't want to incur
Oh.
the wrath of, we've been down that rabbit hole before. So,
Look, here's the hold on,
pick
hold
and
on.
choose your words carefully when it comes to the Schaubs and the Rogans of the world.
Let me preemptively apologize for the conversation that we're about to have.
Oh,
So-
very sorry. Heavyweight podcasters in the house.
Well,
Go fuck yourselves.
I don't want it to be misconstrued that we are at all disrespecting Brendan Schaub, Brian Callen, Fighter and the Kid, even the whole world, Theo Vaughn, anybody in that world.
Are you misconstruing things, Lewis?
I would never
You
misconstrue anything.
misconstruing motherfucker, you. How
wouldn't
dare
do
you
that.
misconstrued?
So I know
hope
that
not.
Rogan said I think that Brendan Schaub could have probably been heavyweight and light heavyweight champion, me personally. But what Rogan had said was
Never
that,
been done before. Triple champ. Boom.
yeah, he could have maybe made 185. Taking the title off you, because it was the whole thing. They were talking about who would win the fight, Brendan Schaub, Michael Bisping. I honestly, to be honest, after I thought about it, Brendan Schaub, he whoops your ass all day,
All day, every day.
easily.
How did we end up doing this? Because we've got nothing but love and respect for those guys. We're having a laugh, and if nobody knows that, then the joke's on you. Okay, Mr. Comedian that can't take a joke. Take a joke or don't take it. Up to you. Take offense, take a gate. I don't give a fuck. Okay.
That's it. War's back on. You know what? Fuck it.
All right, guys, let's just take a quick second to hear from a new sponsor of ours that we're very proud to have on board. It is glutathione. Sounds very, very highbrow, but it is a fantastic supplement. It's actually a revolutionary antioxidant, which research has really shown slows down the aging process. Nanoglutathione, to give it its full name, is a revolutionary supplement that I want to tell you about. Lewis, we've been trying this out. There's a really good video on YouTube, actually, if you Google nanoglutathione. It breaks it all down and how it works and how only the super rich and the elite could get access to this product in the past, and how today's life, the human body isn't used to dealing with the type of stresses and free radicals and pollution and oxidants that we have swirling around everyday life. But Lewis, tell the people about your experiences.
Well, yeah, I just started taking this. I know that people take it just for a multitude of different reasons, but just overall to feel better for me. You don't, as I'm getting older, I'm 36 years old, you just start to feel a little bit slower, sluggish, a little bit more tired. You get a little fatter. You get a little bit more not ready for the day. And they sent us this, and I'm telling you right now, I feel so much better since I started taking this, okay? If you can boost your glutathione levels before workout, you can dramatically increase and extend your physical performance. This is, you mentioned before about sort of the elite being able to afford it. It was only available through injection for a while, and it was super expensive. And they basically created the nanoglutathione, and they used nanotechnology. So now you can take it right through your mouth. It absorbs right through your mouth into your bloodstream. And now it's super affordable as well. And I'm telling you right now, if you're into fitness or just if you're into feeling better in life overall, this could be something that could really, really help you guys out. It's endorsed by doctors. They actually received the Nobel Peace Prize for the technology behind this supplement.
Which is crazy. I mean, when you start talking about Nobel Peace Prizes, I mean, it's one thing for me and you, Lewis, to be sitting here on our podcast on a Monday or a Thursday, whatever day it is. We don't even know what day it is, okay? And for us to be talking about nanoglutathione. But when people that give out Nobel Peace Prizes are backing it, you know it's legit. It's endorsed by doctors, as you said, used by professional athletes, from the NFL to the world's strongest man to combat sports and beyond. It's awesome. It's great. And of course, we have a deal for you.
Yeah.
But you got to go to the website, boostgsh.com. Boost, BOOST, GSH.com. You got to try it for yourself. You got to slow down the aging process.
Well, check it out. If you
before
use
you know it, at 39, you might look as good as me. Lewis.
Well, if you check this out, the deal we have is if you use the promo code BELIEVE30, BELIEVE 30 at checkout, you save 30% off and free shipping on your first order. So get this for a discount. Try it out. This might be something that you absolutely love. That is boostgsh.com, and use the promo code BELIEVE30 for 30% off and free shipping.